sentencing expected in the case of the Highland Park shooter who refused to come to court.
WGN's Brona Tumulty is joining us now from the courthouse in Waukegan with the latest. Brona.
Good afternoon. Robert Crimo III reversing course last month, changing his plea to guilty moments before opening statements in the trial of the 4th of July shooting from 2022, which ultimately left 7 people dead and dozens more injured. Now, as you mentioned, Crimo refused to come to court this morning. He's been told multiple times that proceedings can and will go ahead without him, and that's exactly what is happening upstairs. Now, inside of the courtroom, witnesses have been giving impact statements, recounting their stories and experiences from that day. We've heard from a police commander who was assigned to crowd and traffic control. He spoke of encountering multiple people who'd been shot, injured, even killed. He spoke on clearing buildings and speeding people away from the scene. We've also heard from Dana Reuter Ring. She was at the parade with her husband and 3 children, running from the scene when the shooting started, later being handed a little boy by a stranger, and the little boy was Aidan McCarthy. He was the son of Irina and Kevin McCarthy, both murdered at the parade. Those who've spoken with thus far have at times been visibly emotional, remembering the trauma inflicted that morning. Other survivors listening in court also wiping away tears as footage and pictures from that day were shown. Authorities have said Crimo perched on a roof that day, firing into the crowds who scattered, abandoning lawn chairs, little bicycles and strollers. Crimo's guilty plea is to 21 counts of first-degree murder and 48 counts of attempted first-degree murder. He's almost certain to spend the rest of his life in prison. Now, as we mentioned, he is not here today. He is not watching from jail. His parents are also not here either. We've also heard this morning from a doctor who was at the parade with his own family. He went straight to the hospital to help patients who he knew would be coming in. One of the people he helped was 8-year-old Cooper Roberts, who was shot at the parade and subsequently paralysed. Now, the sentencing is expected to go on for several days. There are dozens of people set to speak about what happened to them that day. Well, I have the Lake County Courthouse. Brona Tumulty, WGN News.
All right, Brona, thank you.